Hello, Max, the kitty, and anyone else who may be watching. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. To anyone who's new here, I'm Calico Pascal, the otter VTuber, streaming to you live from the Float Harbor Aquarium. And today, we are beginning the next Phoenix Wright game. Woo! Very exciting. So, if you are new to the channel here, I previously played the first Phoenix Wright game over the span of several months. It took a while to finish it up, but we finally did it. So now we can move on to the second game in the trilogy. So let's begin. New game. Justice for all! New game! Wow! Hello! Hello, hello. Are you excited? So, The first Phoenix Wright game I had previously played, but that was like a super long time ago before I ever streamed it. And then I totally forgot everything that happened, so when I was playing on stream, it was kind of like playing again for the first time, essentially, but as we were going through it, I was starting to remember some things. However, I have not played beyond the first game, so starting from today and moving forward, if we continue playing the other Phoenix Wright games, I have no knowledge of anything that happens in them, so it is going to be all fresh for me. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. I'm very excited to see where things are headed. Let's get into it. How did I get into this mess? What's going on, Phoenix? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh no, it's the judge. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Ooh, I'm just a little defense attorney. You are no longer worthy of your title. No! No! Don't squish me. I'm just a little guy. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. No, he was taking a nap on the couch. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Yeah, obligatory dream sequence. That's how you begin any good sequel, right? Whoa, who's this? Ah, good, I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I like his lashes. A few minutes later, in the District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Yeah, why is that your ringtone, Phoenix? Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh. Good morning! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Ooh, my head. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Well, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong? What's with the feathers, though? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I wake up with my hair a mess and cat fur in my mouth. You know, maybe she's got a bird. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you've done for me, ever! Or what you're going to do. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Huh? What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. He's like, I don't remember. Can you remind me? So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? Go on! Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my gosh, he forgore. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Oh no. Well, the trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I don't even remember my name, girl. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Who am I? Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? A gulp? Oh. He was attacked and he doesn't even remember. Uh-oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Oh my god, it's him! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I guess so. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... Before you say anything, the court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. You understand, don't you, Wright? I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Like, everything. Just, like, side-eye. That is, like, the monkey side-eye. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what? To a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I... we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, it's our good pal. It's our buddy. Yeah, bad timing for amnesia. The man in the beginning didn't want to make sure she got arrested. Or wanted to make sure. Yeah, for sure. Something's a little fishy here. Witness, please state your name and occupation, if you would. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Oh no. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Look at this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Just give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Oh, I mean, it's good that we have to do this, because it's been a bit since we last played Phoenix Wright. Court record. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. Oh, hold on. Let me look. Tab. Oh. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Autopsy report. Time of death, September 6th at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Crime photo 1. The victim fell from the walking path above. Let's take a look. I couldn't see a full photo because the dialogue box was in the way, but we have some spectators in view. There's the witness. He looks like he's writing something in the sand, but I can't really see it too well. The clock here is showing the time. The current time, I assume, of when this photo was taken. And that's really all that stands out to me currently. And yeah, okay, we can't read the report any further than this. And we have our phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. He doesn't even know. What was a piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. Oh, that's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. Question, because I'm curious. Do you or can you do reaction lives? I want to see a reaction to Verity. I've never done a reaction live before. Maybe I can consider that for future stuff, if that's something you'd be interested in. I will keep that in my back pocket as something to look into. Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. No coincidence, she says. Huh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Let's see it. Need to make sure she's not nearsighted like the lenses are. Yeah, true. She could have a totally different prescription. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Yes, I knew it. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. He didn't even spell it right. They said it was Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y? With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. That is definitely not... he did not write that. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clearly as Day on the ground. But I already told you! Those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain this dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! I mean, I believe you. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? I don't know how to do that. This is it! I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What?! This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? Give them a little smooch? Mwah! I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. I like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Let's press. Tell me more. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Let's get more information. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what are you saying, detective? Why are we so aggressive today, Phoenix? Is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's? Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Maggie, sir. But that's not how you spell it! I know that! Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what I'd said.
This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point. Hey, hold on!
Huh?
Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but
now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like.
Naruhodo. I'd better check the court record again. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say that she's the culprit. Okay. Tab. I need something that says her name on it, though, which I don't have. Okay, hold on. Before I try to do anything. The piece of evidence and glasses, hard not to say she's a culprit. No, tell me more. Yeah, how is he riding unconscious with a broken neck? I know, he'd be straight up dead after you snapped his neck. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There was scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Well, yeah, but did you check his hand for, like, other fingerprints? It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble.
Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going!
Oh, I'm glad you're all pumped up, but
I really want to see your special move, sir!
My what?
You always look so cool when you present evidence!
Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence, or tell me more. I think I got it. Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about that.
Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right.
Huh?
I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people.
Wow, we can present people's profiles as well.
It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir.
People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, we want to see the part where he's saying Maggie in quotes spelled out, and then where's the profiles? How do I see that? Oh, profiles are there, it's right there. Maggie Bird, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. I know nothing else. She's 22. This is the guy who died, Dustin Prince, age 30, the victim, and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. This is the prosecutor we are going against, Winston Payne. Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. And then Gumshoe, who we are familiar with, detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. He knows Phoenix is a good attorney, you gotta take him out. You have a feeling that the guy that hit Phoenix was a culprit and tried to frame the girl. I'm thinking so too, but I'm not sure where he falls under, like, the rest of this yet. Definitely he's trying to get her accused, but for what reason, I'm not sure yet. So we are going to present her profile here. He doesn't know what to do. What is it? What's come over me? He just doesn't even know. Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Oh my god. Objection!
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bird.
You didn't even... How do you... Your text box didn't spell it right, bro. Wrong. I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird.
Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat got my tongue, the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
How would you not know? May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No! Yeah!
This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Wow, power couple. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir.
Dustin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird has been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Wow. No, that's so sad. No! The day of the incident just happened to be the No! Not the victim's birthday. Not on his birthday. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. No! No! Oh, those two sound like they were very close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, tell me more. Officer Prince and Officer Bird for about half a year. Okay. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Aww. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Maggie said they weren't actually that serious. Was it just a rumor? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! Press Gumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. Wow, we got a STEAM achievement. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Ah, yes, Judge, I'm sure you were... That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. What was it? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Oh no, is he jealous? Does he like Maggie? But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering my witness.
I agree. Even if the witness has a crush on the defendant. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the detective, the good detective is done. It's about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Alright. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? Yeah, tell us. She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove. Tell me more. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Oh, custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? I mean... it's possible. You don't think they were actually a serious couple? You think he's just projecting? Gumshoe wanted to be the one. He was like, dang, I didn't go on that trip and I missed my opportunity to get with Maggie Bird. Damn. Do you think the glove is really relevant to this case? It's possible. Like, what if, you know, it could be like I don't know why the guy would still want to have Maggie be guilty, but maybe that glove is worth something. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. Almost as if I've done this hundreds of times in another life, in another game. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. It looks like a banana. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? A baseball glove. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. I see. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. You gotta go, no worries. Thanks for popping in. We will see you around, or maybe if I'm still alive, maybe you'll come back, who knows. But have a good one. Yes, sir. The writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. We couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting? Then why were you like, yeah, he definitely wrote this. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. I mean, it doesn't mean that he technically wrote it. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wonder what the motive for the killer is. Maybe they were in love with the guy, and it was like, if I can have you, nobody can. Thank you, Your Honor. I mean, knowing how these cases tend to go, it could be literally anything. We first looked into the handwriting. How? But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it.
Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Oh no. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. The killer scratching a dead guy's finger in the sand till it's under his nail. He's like, let me just make sure, sprinkling a little sand underneath his hand. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there would be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail.
And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Skin where? Scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. It sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. Oh, okay. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. And then the judge is like, what is a microscope? From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble? Oh! Wait, he must be left-handed.
The present? What about it? I understand now. Okay. Yeah. I actually didn't press him on that last statement. Hold on. Okay, from this we could confirm that yeah, with his right hand.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this... Okay, yes, and then... Yes. Okay, I understand. I got it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Last statement. You're on the right hand. Okay, let me see.
Baseball glove. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
I don't think his profile said that he was left or right-handed. Then that's it. However, it was custom made. Photo around the... Yeah, they used his right hand to write it, but... That is a... No, that's a right-handed glove. I'm pretty sure. Or is that a... Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's... what I'm understanding is that he probably isn't right-handed, which is why she got him a custom-made glove. But that's not stated in here very clearly, but we're just going to present it anyways as evidence.
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a... I knew it! It's made for a left-handed person!
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. Oh, okay, yes. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Unless he was ambidextrous. But we're not going to include that. The person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. We're working on the assumption that he's only left-handed, not ambidextrous. Because he was ambidextrous, he would just use a regular glove, right? Order, order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible.
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Little old me? Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict,
but we still don't know who the actual killer is. I need to know more about this case.
This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Oh.
No, not yet.
Gasp.
Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand. You simpleton.
I feel like if they were actually a serious couple, she would be distraught right now. Maybe she just really believes in Phoenix Wright. And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. I wonder, the next witness must be the guy who attacked us. Because why else would he be like, yeah, I definitely saw her. I saw her push him off. Justice for all! Yippee! If this person actually saw it happen, why weren't they the first person? Oh, like the first witness to step forward? They're just hoping that, like, Gumshoe would be convincing enough.
Amnesia?
Oh, okay, so we are telling her the truth.
I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one. I'm good.
Hello, Noni. Hello. Come on!
I'm sorry.
Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem that you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. Whoop. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Wow, I personally gave her this card. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, sir. But... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Oh, so it might not even be my cell phone? Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh. So it's not ours. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Oh my god, she has a blue badger hoodie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Oh, wait, so it is his phone. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Oh, so maybe it's not. Okay. I mean, I did find it weird. Like, why would he have that ringtone for himself? So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! Oh, maybe it is our phone. What is happening? And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left! Oh my god, we don't remember. No! Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too? Hey, good morning, Maggie! And a good morning to you, Maya! So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? Everything will be okay. That's right! It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence! Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. Ooh. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... Oh, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? Question mark? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Well, don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Oh, I see. So probably like a list of recent calls. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Oh my god, she just called us old! Hello, Flan. Good morning. No, not the Calico protein bar. Oh no, he ate my hat! Wait. I'm trying to remember. I think it's... Nope. Not my sweat. No! Is it this one? Oh, there you go. He ate my hat! No, my hat. Not my hat.
Ooh, my hat. Give it back.
Okay, fine. Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later.
Stop calling me old!
Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Why is Phoenix so bad at telling people he lost his brain cells?
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. He doesn't want them to know. There's too many things riding on his shoulders. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Yeah, it's him.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me the— Whoa, what? Stop talking! He's talking too fast. Okay, he's just... Oh my god.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
Oh, what is he, a human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting you even said you're a drifter yourself. The drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking her strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. The glasses are his! Yeah, they totally match his outfit. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thoughts about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. A gasp! Look at him. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remembered her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. He's talking about the glove. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Oh, he said banana because he can't fucking see. He thinks that's a banana. But it's a glove. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Yeah, you can't get me. Well, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what what we're supposed to press him on, but I would just want to hear what he has to say about all of this anyways. So tell me more about this statement. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. What the hell? No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Tell me more. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of— oh my god. Stop talking! You're talking too fast! Jesus. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, I feel like if your defense is just insults, you're pretty guilty. Yeah, he's really, like, just trying to avoid answering anything at this point. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are, because I am a smart boy and I went to college. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed officer. It was also the way he blah 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 blah. Okay, so apparently he was wearing, at the end of all that, the conclusion he came to is he was wearing a police uniform, which he could have just— yeah, why didn't you just say that first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out what— I haven't figured that out yet, Maya. Without a thought, I looked up and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see— oh my god, shut up. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. But also you can't see. Your glasses aren't— Well, I mean, you would just assume or just claim that it's her if you're trying to pin it on her. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. What the? I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Alright, I don't even need to press on that one. You're talking about this thing. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Because they're not fucking bananas, you stupid idiot. But don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me? Oh, don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me? And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Mmm, yummy. So chewy. Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight, knows nothing about ball. No, he's got bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. He is just... There he goes again. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 out of 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Gah! That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Gah! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who... Oh my god, here he goes again. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Oh yeah, he hasn't been to college yet. He's just on his way to college. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happens next in the moments after you witness the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. That's it? Oh, there's more. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. I mean, wouldn't you prefer that they show up, like, fast? So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like myself can understand that that girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Did he push him, then ran down and move his hand? I'm willing to bet he pushed him off, and then he ran down to write the name in the sand, and then that like image that we saw of like him looking up at her is when she first discovers that he's down there. She probably, maybe they went to walk together and she like stepped away for a little bit. That is like the only thing I can really guess, but rather than running away, you would think that she would just run to try to get down there, right? So I'm pretty sure he's lying, but we'll see. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? You immediately call the police station to report the crime. Okay. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Huh? Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Let's see. Nelson Connors and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone. The cell phone that was found in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Okay, I see. So it's not Phoenix's phone, but he has it on his person for some reason. Oh, you made... Oh, well, the time of death is 6:28. He said he must have called at 6:45. Glasses found near the victim's body. There, the victim's hand, the glove. Let me see the profiles. Self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college. I see. Wait, what do you say? I have to immediately call the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. But you said immediately after? But his time of death was like 6:28. Can I just present now? You are lying. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ack! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Urgh.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Yeah, definitely not suspicious. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? A rich boy like you have no phone? This guy got no phone! Everybody point and laugh at him. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. He was busy building sandcastles. Yeah, there's just a dead guy on the floor, and he's like, hee, let's make a little sandcastle for it. He said only a minute may have passed by, but he saw her face, implying she had just pushed the guy. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Yeah, you lost your glasses? You lost your phone? What's wrong with you? What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all Okay, I'm not even gonna try to catch up with him. Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait! Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way! Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Keep pressing him. Oh, you know what? He lost his phone, he kills the guy, and then he's trying to call whoever he's working with back, but he can't because he got no phone. So then he's looking for a phone booth. Where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting at, all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Here is it. Oh, I see. I mean, it looks exactly the same. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Wait, did he maybe grab somebody else's phone and he thought that was his phone? Welcome back. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the... I'm thinking, because Phoenix in the beginning said, why is this my ringtone? So that... they may have accidentally swapped phones. Like, that's probably his phone. At the time of the... Oh! Because the phone number is on Phoenix's business card. So they're gonna have us call the cell phone number and see which phone rings first. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Is what he's trying to say. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you!
You can't just make an outrageous claim like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. I mean, it's literally right there in the photo. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's literally right there! Why would you search for a phone booth? But he can't see. He's blind. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
What? Yes! Oh, okay, there we go. Say hello? There's no way I got this wrong. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oog. Oog. You're working right now, but laughing at this dude. No phone as well. Order, order.
Well, why does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
Yeah, his vision is shit, exactly. He couldn't see the phone booth. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Oh yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But why? Oh, see, that would be exactly it. If he thought that he had his phone, which has incriminating information, and he just needs to kill the guy so he doesn't look at the contacts list of his phone, which is a bunch of, like, sussy people. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Trying to falsely accuse Maggie. There's only one possible explanation. Go on. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Irk, I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. So please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? He can't fucking see. For one. And then two. This. Like, there's no way he didn't write this on the ground. But other than the fact that he chose to make him look like he's writing it with his right hand, there's nothing else specific about it yet, as far as I know. So business card, I handwrote the phone number in the back. A list of conners that their phone number stored on the cell phone that Maggie found. Let me look at the profiles again, just in case there's other things. Yeah. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? It's either the glasses or this one. But I don't think I have enough evidence to prove that he was the one writing the name in the sand. Time to push this guy. Shit, he's like, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. So why didn't he call him why call the police right away? Well, if we are, yes, under the assumption that he can't see because he, yeah, despite the fact that the phone booth is right in front of him, supposedly, you know, because I don't think we can really say that he was the one writing the name in the sand quite yet. We don't have enough evidence. So I'm gonna go with the glasses, and hopefully that's right, but if not, then we will go with the photo. Okay. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Gah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Gasp. You gotta go again. It's okay. See you later. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? A gulp? Order! Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. He's doing this all with a mild concussion. Not even just a... Well, I mean, yeah. But he must have been hit on the head quite hard. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And he can't touch the body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Ooh, ah! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Objection!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was no way, or there was a way. Oh, she answered the phone! It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Maggie found this in the park. She don't... Yeah, he must have called his own phone. Because during the conversation, she says her name. But I don't know how you would know that it was her specifically, like Maggie Bird. It could have been any Maggie, right? I mean... But, yeah, well, yeah, I think it would have to be this one. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? He only heard it, not- Yeah, exactly. I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. What a nerd. This is his ringtone? Ooh, I'm an evil-ass little guy. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that only could only occur if you only knew how her name sounded. Eek! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person would not kill someone without a reason.
Well, that's why...
Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Yes. It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're on one of those people. You're just like the cops who... I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! People always have a motive. Some people just like violence. That's true. That does make quite a bit of sense. I deem Mr. Beef Wellington cooked. He's so cooked. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is
You already said that.
unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the you said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. You stupid fool.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Beep.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, well, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
When he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness? Like what, that they were dating? Is he jealous? Or, no way. There's no way he's killing for the banana. Dude. I seen the victim and a policeman. It seemed like he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. But if he were interested in her, wouldn't you think that he would also know how to spell her name? Thinking. Was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Just that he was with a police officer? If they were seen together and he saw a police officer, of course he'd probably freak out, right? Like, oh, the police they're on to me, kind of thinking. I'm pretty sure it must be this. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, so he's not like jealous, but he just is scared, like, oh yeah, there's a police officer who has my phone. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that dang phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence! You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you that earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. Yeah, so he thinks he's got his own phone, but it's probably our phone. And we are going to call it to prove that it's not his phone.
But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. The phone stored numbers, fingerprints on the phone? Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's... I guess. Yeah, let's just take a look at the phone numbers on your phone. Or the one that I have. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Hey, look, he's all calm now. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. What a shame. Why did you leave us out? Yeah, I know! I would have... Queen, I would have rooted for you. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Patrick's about to get his arrogant, annoying self again. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. What? Fingerprints? Why don't I have any other options right now? Sure, let's talk about fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. What? It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He's erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Huh? He's like, I conveniently found it on the couch. Oh my god. Now I remember. Yep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Here we go. Good, I finally found it. How does he remember this? I guess he just remembered getting hit, but I'm surprised he knows that it's him. So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
How does he know that he gave me amnesia?
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes this cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bone apple teeth.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Wait and see, raise an objection. No, I object.
Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. Okay, you may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination
You already said that.
has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
Yeah, that's my phone, bro. I'm pretty sure it's this. We just hand him the business card. Oh, why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wow, we got the judge's business card. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards!
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back? But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Oh, look at her cute little purple phone.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
For all the idiotic, stupid things, too.
Yeah! Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Hey, you don't make fun of the Steel Samurai. Mr. Wellington. Gah! How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Gah! No, 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 no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Ah! We got him. We got him, boys. Oh my god, he's suffocating himself.
Rest in peace. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding
is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds a defendant, Maggie Bird.
Not guilty! Yippee! Woo!
Yay! That is all. The court is now adjourned.
Yippee!
Sad part is, he could have taken his phone back, but was too busy bonking him on the head. Yeah.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually! I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir! Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. I know, the guy's dead.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Aw.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from—
oh, Jesus. I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
No! Leave her alone.
Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the—
oh no! By the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and—
before I knew it, we were having—
oh, okay.
Before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my—
oh, yeah, they weren't even dating. It was all rumor.
Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault! Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
She'll just be an average Joe. Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
Wow. Girl, I think you're hexed. Oh no. Oh, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried.
Come on, let's get back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, no! Who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me.
Wow. Everything. Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. That's the judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Yay! Yippee! Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Yay, we finished episode 1! Yay! A brand new episode has been added! Let's go. Okay. He needs to sleep this off and maybe get a brain scan. Yeah. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Oh, are we speaking to a ghost right now? Jesus. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair. Isn't it? Innie? Ziboa! Hello! I hope you've been well. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I feel like that is... I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Whoa, who's this guy? What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. It's what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. You seem so aggravated, though. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. He's a surgeon. I am a surgeon! Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse! It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the very nerve to go and die before- How dare she die before admitting to her wrongdoing? She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand ol' accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. Yeah, how dare she? How dare she get crushed in a motor vehicle accident? That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. So who's this lady? There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic! Yeah, you don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. Yeah, you're kinda... not really the kind of doctor I want. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Huh? Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Yes. Maya, why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ha, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous now? Yeah, Phoenix, at this point, after everything that you've been through, I think you could be a detective. And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Wow. I need to take a drink of water. Excuse me. Not counting her training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. at the Kudain village. So this is Kudain village, Maya's hometown. Aww. Why, hello there. I like her big forehead. What an odd little girl.
Hey, wait up, Pearly!
Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
Wow, it's Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up.
It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little.
It's only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I became an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Behold, the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse.
He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway?
The tabloids.
That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me.
Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. Kudain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think.
That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. She's so cute.
Isn't she adorable?
Just like yours truly.
Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious looking?
Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters.
Of course not.
Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kudain Village.
Aunt?
Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
Alright. Good luck, Maya.
Thanks!
There she goes. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Alright, let's take a look. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kudain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Kudain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Kind of makes me wish I had more connection to voodoo being Creole. Didn't grow up around it, but my family had some pretty weird encounters. Oh, maybe you should ask your family about it. See if they have any interesting stories. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Yeah, seems kind of empty. Anything else? I think that's it. Well, let's move. To the room! June 19th, Fae Manor, Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again.
It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face.
I can't believe they all allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. A diagram of Fae Manor. Let's talk, Doctor. So what are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Okay. Just finished work, but on my way on the bus and after the gym, I have to walk home 5 miles at 11 p.m. Ooh boy. Good luck, Flan. Hopefully this stream can keep you company. Alright, let's, oh wait. Can I examine the room? I can. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meanings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Nope. No clues here. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Anything else? Nothing else of note here, I guess. Okay. Well, let's move. To the winding way. Wait. Oh no. Channeling chamber? Okay, here we go. June 19th, Fey Manor, the channeling chamber. Look at all these candles. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. No, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya. I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Is she scolding him? Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants. You would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Let's talk. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Yeah, ooh, a fire hazard. Good sir! Yes! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful toward Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Kudayin channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kudayin school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. Stop sipping between every word, woman. Yeah, she's like... So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. A traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we'd observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? Well, what a cute daughter you have. Ha ha ha. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Alright, let's examine the room a little bit. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. She just called me cursed. I'm cursed, bro. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Anything else? Oh, what's this? There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. Sounds like something that's going to be hidden there later. Oh. Wait. Can I not, no, I guess, oh yeah, slide. Let me see the other side of this room. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Anything else? Okay, nothing. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we can go back now. Let's move. To the Winding Way. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Let's take a look. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Okay, let's take a look. You don't have to keep pressing, Phoenix. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. I see. Are we sure it's just trash that's being burned in there? It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Okay. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. I mean, that just sounds like something that'll be important later. Anything else? Alright. Let's move. To the side room. June 19th, Fame Manor side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. And yet here I am in the room anyways. We're gonna take a look. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kudain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp. Yeah, noting how the very important urn is cracked. Exactly, it's been broken before. It's a small alcove. Cove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these up in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Yes, very nice. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Yeah. Alright. I guess we just gotta investigate who's in the bed. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Okay, that's it. Alright. I guess we move. Hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh my gosh! It's you! Oh well, I'll be! It's Mr. Phoenix Wright! How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, Lotta here? Lotta Hart, who are you again? You're Lotta. You are Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean, of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times, too. Alright, let's get a move on. Time to skedaddle. What if someone broke and spilled the ashes and then fixed the urn and used the trash ashes as replacement? Oh no, that'd be bad. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies, once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is a one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It will be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Sounds like a key that will get lost. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. It's gonna get dark. Something's gonna happen. It's like, how... Okay, something's gonna happen in the room that they're both locked in, and then the question is gonna be, well, how did that happen if the door was locked and there's only one way out? Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return— Wow. I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Kudain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Ugh. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. There's gonna be like a scream and a crash. Oh, a gunshot.
Hey now, well, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh my god.
Hey, that's a gunshot!
Excuse me?
I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. Oh yeah, we just break into the chamber. Who cares?
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're going to break in.
What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it.
We're going to have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is...
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Oh my god. Oh, Dr. Gray! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Uh-oh.
Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny.
Oh no. So now they're gonna say Maya killed the guy, even though she's being possessed by a ghost. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on.
Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oof. Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes.
And then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Well, my question is, how does she even have a gun? Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep.
I sort of got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him.
Alright. You have anything? No. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to present anything, I just want to look at it. So let me see. We got this map earlier. So here's the channeling chamber. So, yeah, there's no exits, supposedly. There's only this one door. Meditation room, the winding way, and then the side room. So this winding way is like where the garden is, and the side room is where the people are sleeping and resting. But I'm sure this is going to be important later. I guess we can move. Can we go back? Okay. We just need to call the police and then return. It's gonna be tough. How are you supposed to prove a possession in court of law? Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a Phoenix Wright game without something a little zany, right? Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic, Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. I guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe, ma'am. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. No, can we go in? There we go. June 19th, Fay Manor, channeling chamber. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Yay! I'm about Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Wow. Straight in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the... Oh, wow. Jeez. Was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Alright. Let's take a look-sees. No! Hey, pal, no touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? I guess if I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later. Oh, I see. Is Pearl going to end up taking Maya's place in the next court session? Anything different here? No, okay, he's not gonna let us look. Alright, we'll get out of here. Yeah, move. Back outside. Move. Let's go into the room. Has this person woken up yet? I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh my god. Like, how can I help you? Eck. Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh, she was asleep. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie. Innie Minnie? At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. Yeah, the nurse said her name. Or, yeah. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Okay, let's talk to Eenie Meenie. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Oh my god, she's doing the... Pero... Bleh. Eto bleh. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Okay. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Her cousin's name is Skinny Minnie. Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that? I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Oh. No response, huh? You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Oh. What? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Okay. Anything new in the room? You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. What, are you coming back here? Okay, nothing else to look at. Alright. Okay, I guess we moving on. We will leave eeny meeny alone. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, it's her! Ack! Hey, how are you? She's just gonna stare at me with them big ol' eyes. You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Why do you have this key? What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? What? Where did she go? What? Come back. Girl. Girl, wait. Girl, come back. No. Where did she... Come back, girl. Oh, did she go into the room? Hang on. Oh, what the... No, she came back! Oh, there she goes again. What is it? Oh, is she scared of me? Okay, I have to show her something. Because I feel like she's not gonna talk otherwise. You wanna look at my cool attorney's badge? Nope. Yeah, she's just... Yeah, keep running. And there's, like, nothing to examine once she leaves, so... Okay, we're gonna have to move elsewhere. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let it be me next! Eek! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is it? What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah! Well, what is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. What? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Yeah, she did, two even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of... Oh, gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. There she goes.
don't know who's scarier, Lotto or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Alright, back into the room. Hopefully she'll clear the path and then we can take a good look at the room. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing.
Like, what's all the buzz?
Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight.
Seems kind of scary. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Okay, well, we slept the night anyways. Next morning. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Okay, yay, we just teleported there. June 20th, 10:34 a.m., 2 hours later. Detention center, visitor's room.
Nick! Maya! What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Aw. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Oh, the guy in the corner.
I finally get to see you again, and
it's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so...
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me. I understand.
No, Maya. So you are the master of, or something of the Kudain School of Channeling? Yeah, Kitty, I think you're on the right track. I feel like the aunt is probably jealous of Maya, and she's trying to, I feel like she's trying to frame her for this, so that way her daughter can take the spotlight. It seems too suspicious. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Oh, here we go. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Tell me about the dream. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands! That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it.
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I will. When is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Yeah! Oh, I didn't even read what it said. Slightly translucent, it's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Yeah, she has an orange one. Alright, let's go back. Why was there a gun there in the first place? Unless she knew the ghost would be too strong, maybe planted it there? It's possible. It's also possible that, for whatever reason, Dr. Gray had all that stuff on him. Like, maybe he's just stupid and thinks, like, he can kill a ghost a second time. Can you imagine? He's like, he was planning to threaten the ghost by killing them again with a gun and a knife. You have to write and say that you were negligent. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Yep, let's skedaddle. June 20th, Fey Manor, Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. So let's keep looking. Let's go in. June 20th, Fey Manor, Channeling Chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Nope. Not with this lady in the way.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Good morning.
I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
I'm sure Maya will be very grateful.
That's Mystic Maya, good sir.
She is one scary lady.
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Crocodile tears. I don't trust it, she's putting on an act. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
Yes, you know the one.
That man murdered me, so I killed him.
Maya? Step away from there.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
Oh, you know what? That's very suspicious, because she could have easily, like, tampered with the room or the evidence or, like, everything. What happened here in this room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head.
To make her go unconscious, correct?
That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit-severing technique.
Spirit-severing technique.
The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used that technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Yeah, that's gonna be, By the way, what is this room exactly?
The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday, but it still happened. Suspicious.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
So it makes me think the urn was originally in this room, and it's been broken before. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, yes, I knew it, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, which has already happened before... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. And she's like, why isn't my daughter the mystic? That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Ah, see? Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is a pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? And she's like, stop snooping around in our business. Wait, let me see. Move. Step aside, lady. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the channeling. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... Oh! A hole? It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? But the guy was, like, shot in the forehead. Why is it on the bottom? Oh, you know what? What if... Okay, listen, there's my theory. I'm already thinking big. Okay, hear me out. There's the space between the wall and the folding screen. The hole is on the bottom because during the initial scuffle, there was 2 gunshots that we heard, right? So someone must have been hiding behind the panel and they shot him square in the forehead. That was the first shot. And then, you know, I assume from the, like, the force of the gun, it's probably gonna make the folding screen, which is just a screen, fall over. And then, you know, whoever was in here would have had to, like, scramble and put the screen back in place so that way nothing looks suspicious or out of place. Or they're just trying to hide the hole. I don't know what would happen with the second gunshot. Maybe the folding thing was already, like, on the floor. Because there's only one hole. About 8 inches off the ground. Small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Unless, okay, if for whatever reason the screen is somehow still standing after a bullet goes through it. She was in the room. You know, people are already like, we all walk in, there's a dead guy on the floor. Maya is still possessed. No one's gonna pay attention to the folding panel. So, but I mean, Phoenix didn't say anything about like, oh, the writing is like upside down or something, but maybe it'll come back later. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Let's keep looking. Here's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Gee, I wonder. Nobody better be hiding back there. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And now there's just a blood stain on it. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Yeah. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Also, yeah, why did Pearl have the key? Does that mean the door was never locked to begin with? But somehow we ended up breaking it, so how did Pearl get in possession of the key of the room? Yeah, if she cared so much about the panel, she would have noticed the hole for sure. Okay, let's move. I want to see if we can run into Pearl again. Or Eeny Meeny. Little Pearl isn't here today. Aw. Maybe she's at school? Detective DeKitty is on to you, woman. Yeah, watch yourself. Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? Oh, no. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Huh? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Alright, we're gonna ask Eeny Meeny all these questions, and then we're gonna have to end stream. So let's figure out what's going on with this girl. What's her deal? So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. You think she's secretly a mastermind? Yeah, I think this is all just an act. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... She pretended she didn't know him after we already... Like, she talked about him. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Yeah, and she, like, freaked out. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient. Yeah. Girl. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Alright. We're not gonna get more out of her right now. I don't think I have anything that I could really even show her that would matter. But we're gonna have to stop here. So thanks again for joining me today. I'm very excited to see where this will lead. Maybe they hooked up and she's embarrassed. Well, she's probably... I mean, if they have any sort of relation, she's probably upset that he's dead now. There's no way, right? But she was the one who insisted on bringing him here. So it makes me think, maybe, if they actually do have a relationship with each other, not like a romantic relationship, okay, but just like a relationship, period. Maybe she insisted on having him talk to the nurse's ghost for some reason. But I don't think she would have anticipated that, you know, he was gonna die. Unless... She was definitely... I think that cutscene where you see the car crash and there was a lady on the road with the long hair, she has the similar curls, but her hair is a lot shorter now. But maybe in the past she had it long. Or it could be someone related to her, like her sister or something. Thoughts. I'm thinking. My brain is expanding so huge. But unfortunately we can't continue here, so we're going to save. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And then let's see if there's anyone that we can potentially raid tonight. Who's online? Oh. We're going to raid Oomphy. I see Oomphy's online. Let me make sure. Okay, it's not too loud. Okay, she's only been live for like an hour. Let's go say hi. We're gonna go raid. Big nose bug. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Bug. Bug is, I guess we've been mutuals for quite a long time. Anyways, she's playing Dark Souls, but she modded the game to have her 3D model in it instead as a playable character. It looks really sick. So we're gonna go say hello. Yes, raid time! So please go say hi to Bug, and I will catch you next time. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do some art on Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe we're gonna continue working on that same piece I've been doing. We'll see. But until then, have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!